Well, if it's a big pit, then they're... Yeah, so this is...
Is that?
Future, right?
Was. Blown up, just like we left it.
So, when we are now? It's now after you and your people crashed on the island.
So there
You
should be a
saying our
camp
is
now.
Back on the beach again.
It's possible, yeah.
Good, I'm going back.
Hey, no. It's pointless.
More pointless than staring at a hole in the ground.
We don't know when the next flash is coming. By the time you get back to the beach, the camp could be gone again.
Yeah, well, what if it ain't? Hell, what if the helicopter hasn't even taken off yet?
We could warn them. Stop them from ever flying to that boat.
You cannot change anything. You can't. Even if you tried to, wouldn't work.
Why not?
Time, it's like a street, right? We can move forward on that street. We can move in reverse, but we cannot ever create a new street. If we try to do anything different, we will fail. Whatever happened, happened.
How do you know so much about this, Danny boy?
I know all this because this journal contains everything I've ever learned about the Dharma Initiative. This is why I'm here.
Oh. Oh.
Richard. Hey, John. What is happening?
What's happening is you're bleeding to death.
How did you know there was a bullet in my leg, Richard?
Because you told me there was, John.
No, I didn't.
He means
Well,
a different time.
You will. It was Ethan who shot me.
Well,
What comes around goes around.
Well, John didn't shoot Ethan.
When
That was Charlie.
am I? The noise, when the sky lit up, where did you go?
I didn't go anywhere, John.
I don't understand. How did you know that I was here? How did you know where to find me?
I wish I had time to explain it, John, but you're going to be moving on soon, and we need to go over a couple things before
Moving
you...
on.
Next time we see each other, I'm not going to recognize you. All right? You give me this. All right?
What is it?
It's a compass.
What does it do?
It points north, John. And look, I wish I had time to be more sensitive about this because it's a lot to swallow, but you need to know it in order to do what you got to do, so I'm just going to say it, okay? The only way to save the island, John, is to get your people back here, the ones who left. So you have to convince them to come back.
How am I supposed to do that?
You're going to have to die, John.
What? So is this island just gonna keep blinking around in time until everyone comes back? How are you supposed to find it?
What was this thing before you guys blew it up?
A Dharma station.
For what?
There was a man named Desmond living down in it. He was pushing a button every 108 minutes to save the world.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So is it different for everybody? Like they travel at different times? Is the hatch... The hatch isn't blown up anymore. Is it even there at all? How far back did y'all go? Oh, it's still there.
The hatch. It's back.
So how you get in it?
I guess you haven't found it yet.
Getting some supplies.
I'm about to say, I was
James,
like,
wait,
can he
not a
use
good
the back
idea.
door? Because you couldn't get
This guy
in
can flash all at
without
once, but I ain't
blowing it
starting
up
over
with
till
TNT last time.
I ain't rubbing two sticks together to start a fire, and I ain't hunting damn boar. There's Dharma food, beer, and clothing in there.
It's not gonna work, my friend.
Yeah, why not?
Because Desmond didn't know you when you first came out of there. That means you've never met, which means you can't meet. How do you know Desmond is even in there? Think about it. It could be anybody.
I don't
It's
care.
true.
who's in there.
Wait.
You could get shot. You tried to go in there.
It won't work.
Sure it will. Near me.
If it didn't happen, it can't happen. You can't change the past, James.
Everybody I care about just blew up on your damn boat. I know what I can't change.
We should get back to the beach.
Now we're going to the beach?
It's been a long day.
But Dana just made a big deal about not going back to the beach. I don't get it. Why is... Okay, whatever. This is confusing. Like, what was the point of coming here? It's like, I don't understand why he brought them here and
Why
then
are we
didn't
going
want them to
back
go
to the
back.
beach if there's nothing to go back to?
Right.
Stay here.
That chick likes me.
What?
Oh no, her nose is bleeding.
What was the matter? Oh.
Did the traveling?
Since I was little. Dan, I'm
Is she gonna
fine.
die?
Yeah, no. You're, of course, you're fine. No.
Is she
that
gonna
blood
die
is,
from all the traveling?
Well, it's a good thing you're a physicist then, isn't it?
Of course, I left my bag back at that hatch crater. Better get it. Once you head back with
Just
everyone
tell
else,
the
I'll
truth.
be right behind you.
Don't
Such a
dilly-dally.
liar.
I wouldn't think of that.
He's got some motive for himself, doesn't he?
Whoa! Don't shoot.
It's Desmond.
Then you best explain why you've been banging on my door for the last 20 minutes, brother. Do I know you?
Yeah,
Yeah, you met once.
in a way.
Sorta.
But listen, that's not important. What is important, Desmond, is what I'm about to say to you. I need you to listen. You're the only person who can help us because, Desmond, the rules don't apply to you. You're special. You're uniquely and miraculously special.
What are you talking about?
Okay, listen to me. Listen. If the helicopter somehow made it off the island, if you got home...
What helicopter? What are you talking
Listen,
about?
I need you to listen, or people are gonna die. My name is Daniel Faraday. And right now, me and everyone else you left behind, we're in serious danger. You're the only person who can help us. I need you to go back to Oxford University. Go back to where we met. I need you to go there and find my mother. Her name...
Okay, so they're together.
I was on the island.
Been off the island for 3 years now.
So Miles is all like, you can't change the past, blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what he just did.
It wasn't a dream, Ben. It was a memory.
What are you doing?
Gotta go to
I'm
Oxford.
leaving.
Leaving to go where?
Oxford.
Oh, really? Wow, that went so fast. That went super fast. Ugh, I'm sad, but that's okay because I'm watching the next episode in a couple minutes. Okay, so yeah, that was interesting. Confusing, which is just the way Lost is. So the island didn't disappear. It moved, but it's moving through time. It's like hopping around, and I'm not sure if everybody is moving at the same time or they're moving at separate times. It kind of looked like they were moving separately, or it's because they couldn't show us both at the same time. I have no idea. But like, because 1 minute John was talking to Richard, he flashed, and then it went to the group with Miles and them, and then after a few seconds they flashed as well. So I don't know if that was happening simultaneously or separately. I'm assuming it's all at one time, but I don't know that for sure. So Richard told John that he needs to get everybody to come back. I guess in order for time to stop jumping around, everyone has to come back to the island? Is that why? I'm not sure. But anyway, and he said in order to do that, he has to die. Like, that makes a lot of sense. And then Daniel was with the Dharma Initiative at some point. Now, either he was there already and left somehow, or that was him jumping through time himself. I don't know. It's really confusing. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Because he was there at the same time the doctor that we keep seeing in all these orientation videos was there. I don't know. Just lots of confusion. Sun wants to team up with Charles to kill Ben. I'm not sure why she wants to kill Ben. She says that 2 people were responsible for Jen's death, and one of them was her father. And I guess she thinks the other one is Ben. Now, Ben technically is responsible because he's the one that killed the guy that set the bomb off, that blew up, that killed Jen. Supposedly. But I guess he really is dead because he didn't come back with Daniel and them. So, I guess Jen's dead, even though I would have at least liked some confirmation. Which I guess most people would think, you know, the boat blowing up was confirmation, but not me. I need to see a body. I need to see a body. But anyway, so yeah, so she wants to kill Ben. I don't know if she knows Ben is the one that caused it, or she just wants to kill Ben for some other reason that I don't know. Not that I care. I don't really care for Ben. Like, he's a bad person. Yes, he's done some things that were decent, but it's all for his own personal gain in the end, you know. So I guess John told Jack off the island that everybody died because he left the island. Him and everybody left the island. So like Sawyer and Juliet and everybody's dead. So are they gonna die from all the jumping? I don't know. Something's going on with Charlotte. Not sure. It was the same thing that happened in the Orchid when they were building it, when Daniel was there. One of the workers was like massively bleeding from his nose because of whatever was behind that wall, which, you know, Ben cracked open, you know, so he let all the energy out. There's a freaking gnat flying around my face and I'm about to lose it. Yeah, so I don't know, there's just a lot of questions. I thoroughly enjoyed the episode, though. There's the thing with Kate as well. Somebody came wanting her to give blood samples from her and Aaron to prove that she's his mother. I don't know who did that. I don't know if that has something to do with Ben or and Jack, or, well, I mean, I would say in some way maybe Charles did it, but I don't know why, unless he like wants to follow her back to the island. I have no idea. But anyway, I think it was to make her run and maybe make her more open to going back to the island. Whoever was responsible, or maybe is not related in any way at all, and it's just somebody who figured out that she wasn't his mother. But I don't think that, I'm not familiar with the law, but I don't think that they can keep that completely secret. Like, if somebody's accusing you of something, don't you have the right to know who your accuser is? Isn't that in the law? So yeah, anyway, I don't get that. But I was with Kate with not letting those guys in. It's like, bring the cops in. If you want my blood, you're gonna have to bring the cops, because I don't know you. You're just some strange men that showed up at my door all of a sudden. Yeah, so they're on the run, which I don't know how it's going to work because she's not supposed to leave the state, I believe, according to her deal that she made to not end up in prison. So yeah, I don't know. So also had Saeed and Hugo. Saeed was taking him to what he said was a safe place. And he told Hugo that if he ever has the misfortune of meeting Ben again, to do the exact opposite of whatever Ben says. So that's unfortunate. Considering that Ben is going to talk to Hugo at some point. I thought Ben, like after Ben showed up with Jack and was telling him they needed to go back to the island, I thought that since Saeed worked for Ben, that he sent Saeed to get Hugo and bring him there, but it didn't sound like it by that conversation. But anyway, the safe house was not safe, and Saeed was attacked, and he managed to kill his 2 attackers, but unfortunately Hugo has been blamed for the murder of the guy outside the mental institution, I guess just by the fact that he wasn't there anymore, which sucks. And now after they got attacked at Saeed's safe house, Hugo picked up the gun and just stood there looking over the balcony at the dead body, and a bunch of people saw him holding a gun, and they're going to recognize him as the guy from the news. So just like, that's unfortunate, because now he's going to be accused of at least 3 bodies, because they only saw him, and as soon as they go in the apartment where he was standing next to, they're going to see the dead guy who was stabbed by the knives in the dishwasher. So yeah, it's not looking so good for Hugo. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this a lot. I'm very interested in watching more, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.